Dry and cheap. Just the way I like it. Happy New Year. This is a recording. The party is still on for tonight. The management will provide champagne and noisemakers. Guests, please provide their own New Year's resolutions. If you must leave a message, do so at the sound of the beep. Beep.
Not.
English? Where are you?
The airport.
Port Charles?
I just got in. Luke?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'll get a taxi and be right there.
I'm waiting. Shouldn't be taking this long.
Hi. Aren't you going to welcome me home?
Sure.
You're mad at me, aren't you?
What do you think?
I didn't have a choice, Luke.
So it was the last plane out. You could have waited.
It was too important. I knew if I waited, it would be too late.
Too late for what? Another couple of days couldn't have made any difference.
You don't understand.
Holly, I didn't want you to go alone. I told you that. You could have been killed.
I wasn't.
That's not the point.
Listen, it's New Year's Eve. Can't we just forget about it? Aren't you glad to see me?
Of course I'm glad to see you. But I want an explanation. What was so important, so urgent, that you couldn't wait for me?
You read the note?
That wasn't enough!
Father had to be buried in the family plot next to Mother. I had to make sure.
What happened when you got there?
I did what I went to do. I buried my father.
Details, Holly. I want details!
It was an extremely difficult time for me. And if you cared for me at all, you would just drop it.
Don't give me that. You know I care for you. But we are going to talk!
Later. Huh? When I'm ready. I brought all my clothes back from Victoria. I have a lot of unpacking to do. So later, huh?
All right, fine. Later. Feeling better?
Much.
You want another cup?
No, thanks. One, it's fine.
Still mad?
No, I wasn't mad. Well, if I was, it wasn't for long.
Good. So, now do you want to tell me what happened to Victoria?
I already told you. How many times do you want me to describe the funeral?
Who was there?
Nanny. Some of Father's friends. The vicar, of course.
Was he buried in the family plot?
Yes, I made sure of it.
So how did you do that? Percy's not the type of man to change his mind. Something must have happened.
I don't know. Ask him.
I'm asking you.
Do we have to do this?
I'm beginning to think we do, yeah.
It'll just lead to another argument.
If you don't tell me, it's going to lead to worse.
I just got back.
You're hiding something from me, aren't
No.
you? You are.
Stop it, Luke. You're beginning to sound like...
Just like Mystery Mountain, isn't it? All the lies and deception.
Yes, exactly.
Well, then stop it, damn it, and tell me what happened up there.
Excuse me, perhaps I'm interrupting.
No. Mr. Barron, hi.
I've been called away suddenly, and I thought I'd stop by and just take one last look at the place.
Oh, sure, no problem. I think your $5,000 deposit should guarantee that. I'm discussing some business here at the moment. Do you mind showing yourself around?
No trouble at all.
If I don't see you before, have a nice trip.
Well, thank you, and we'll be in touch.
Good,
soon.
good.
$5,000?
Yeah, that's the guy I talked to the day he left.
Is he going to buy it?
It looks that way.
Then it's probably a good job that you did stay and you didn't come with me.
That's not the point. You shouldn't have made that decision for me. The very least, you should have told me what you were going to do.
I tried.
I hate notes. You know how I hate notes, Holly. Especially when they're hurried and when they don't give you all the information.
I knew you would be angry, so I tried to call you from Victoria. The lines were down. You know that because you tried to call me.
What about Trotter? Did you see Trotter?
Yes, he came to the house. I told him everything was all right.
Did you come to the house as soon as you got there or later?
Just before you called.
Did you see Basil?
Of course not. You know he's disappeared.
I don't know that. That's a general theory. I'm not sure I agree with it.
You think I wouldn't tell you if I had seen him?
I'm not sure, darling.
You don't trust me.
It's not a matter of trust, Holly. It's a matter of finding out what went on.
Well, I heard your voice here.
Welcome back, Holly.
Yeah, you made it just in time. Luke must have told you about the party.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, no, he didn't.
What is wrong with you? This is the last gasp on board our bateau, or possibly any other bateau for that matter.
Well, we just didn't quite get around to it. We had some things to discuss.
Oh, I know what that means.
No, you don't.
What's new with you guys?
Well, nothing is new with me, but Robert has some good news.
You took the job?
Shake hands with the new police commissioner.
Congratulations, pal.
Thanks, mate.
You're going to do a wonderful job, I know.
Let's hear all the details, like how much
No,
you're
wait a
gonna
minute.
make.
Before you guys get into it, I've got to go. I have much more important things to do. To get dolled up for the party.
Right.
What is the dress?
Formal.
Oh, I better come with you.
Terrific.
Holly, we're not through yet.
A little later, huh? As Jackie said, there are more important things and later.
It'll be perfect. I couldn't.
Holly.
When the time is right.
That was certainly interesting. You want to tell me what it was all about?
I don't even know. But I'll find out. When I find out, I'll let you know, pal.
What's the party?
Don't you think it's a little early for that?
This time I intend to be ready for the big occasion.
Well, personally, I wouldn't mind you sleeping through the entire evening.
I really wish you would come off it. You've been moping around all night.
Perhaps because this is the first time since I was 13 that I have not had a date for New Year's Eve.
Well, does that make a difference?
Yes, it does.
Oh.
That's ridiculous. Think of all the advantages of being alone.
Name one.
You'll be able to dance with every man in the place.
It doesn't matter if I only want to dance with one man.
I am sorry. This kind of attitude is completely inappropriate for New Year's.
It also appears to be catching.
You mean Luke?
Yes, he's pacing like a caged lion.
It has something to do with he and Holly. She didn't talk about it, but I could tell by the way they looked at each other.
I think it has something to do with the funeral.
Or maybe her hasty depart?
Maybe.
Come on, why don't we go over and try and
Why
cheer him
not
up?
we?
Why not?
Hey, mate, how's about a glass of vintage bubbly, one only?
Later.
A dance. I'm unattached, as you can see.
Well, I feel very lucky. Save me a slow one.
Later, huh?
Right.
Okay.
I get the feeling you don't really want to be with us.
Oh, no, man, not at all.
I think you're just waiting for someone.
Well, you were with her. Isn't she ready yet?
Just about. I just think she wants to be extra special.
Sorry it took me so long.
You look beautiful.
Ah,
Let's sit down and talk.
In a minute, I want to get over the others.
Have what?
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too,
Oh,
darling.
what a beautiful dress. Where did you get that?
Delphina's, of course.
Of course, I should have known.
Let's have a glass of champagne.
Good idea.
Just a
Here.
small amount for me, please. It's quite early.
That's a small amount will do it. Here. And you should have one too.
Yes. Oh,
That's good.
of course I shall.
Right. Just be careful.
A toast
Thank you.
Let's.
to Robert's new job
I'll drink to that.
and to all of our futures. Today really is the beginning of the rest of our lives.
Right, now, which lucky girl is going to have the first dance with the police commissioner?
I will. Whatever's on the turntable will be
Right,
fine.
fast or slow?
Slow.
You're right, whatever's on the turntable.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Hi, how are you doing? Happy New
Tell me you fellas, we wanted you to come and smile. Here he comes.
I heard it was your father. I'm very sorry.
Thank you.
Jackie, you look wonderful.
Don't look so bad yourself.
Hi, Tiff.
Noah?
Right, well, you've obviously figured out that this is the bar. Come on, let's boogie, darling. Help yourselves. It's on the house.
Let's go. I know where they keep the good stuff.
Sorry to steal her away, but this is our dance.
Go ahead.
Oh, we'll wait on the sideline.
No arguments. We're gonna come on.